when you can gently guide. I knew she'd passed away far too young, nearly 15 years before I discovered her work, but I didn't expect everything she'd written to be so relatable that it would feel like it could have been written 15 minutes ago. So many of her ideas about food are still so current, including her advocacy for buying locally and eating seasonally. She wants our dinner tables to be less old-fashioned and more inclusive of the way real families look, divorced, remarried, from mixed backgrounds, and more, a message as welcome in 1993 as it is in 2021. She understands frugality on a visceral level, discouraging the use of brisket for her boiled beef recipe because there are better ways to cook a child's college fund. Despite her love for food and cooking, these aren't just frivolous meanderings. There's something very no-nonsense about her writing, whether she deadpans in the introduction that most people who intend to have a family meal are too busy to think about the cultural relevance of this fact, and that's just page 1. Is she wryly looking inward? Is this the perfect jab at us with the privilege to not just consume food, but to analyze it? Is she telling us she's in on the joke too? It catches me off guard every time I read it, but it also ushers me into a collection that feels as relevant to the way we cook and live now as it did decades ago. She wants us to worry less, enjoy things more in the kitchen. Colwin is passionate about dinner party menus that are easy but that you can be proud of, the kind she outlines in After the Holidays. If you're feeling overwhelmed, she wants you to know that she suspects that the adults in the perfect-looking family in Norman Rockwell's Thanksgiving painting probably had a few bitter words in the kitchen about in-laws, or that she resents doing all of the cleanup. She calls black beans a frazzled person's friend in a recipe for a black bean soup that several Smitten kitchen readers have told me is a forever favorite, because black bean soup never goes out of style. Colwin is keenly interested in helping you make the kinds of decisions inside the kitchen that will give you a good life outside of it. From astonishingly good bread that doesn't lock your day to a strict schedule of kneading, rising, and deflation, to the black bean soup that simmers for 5 hours, allowing you time to yak on the phone to a friend, play with a child, or go shopping for yourself. She always offers a suggestion for how she'd expand on a dish to include friends coming by at the last minute, the kind of impulsivity that sounds positively decadent after a year of social distancing. But mostly, she wants you to know that cooking is for everyone. You don't need to be a chef genius or come from a long culinary tradition to prepare food, she tells us in Plain Food. You just need to eat something, decide you like it, ask the person who made it how they did it, and take this information back to your own kitchen. She's anti-soufflé and pro-simple cake, anti-trussing and pro-trusting your gut, and I bet she'd be absolutely thrilled we are still here, delighting in her timeless encouragement. Deb Perelman, June 2021. Introduction. The Family Dinner in Real Life. Let us sit down and talk straight about the family dinner, that supposed artifact of years gone by. It is said that these days, in contrast to those days when families gathered together for at least their evening meal, the family meal has vanished, and what we now are left with is the snack. No one sits down with anyone anymore. We are a nation, we are told, of people who eat pizza or yogurt on the run and standing up. Most people who intend to have a family meal are too busy to think about the cultural relevance of this act. The fact is that modern life has deprived us of life's one great luxury, time. In the old days, things were different. Mom was home, Dad at work, the kids in school. When the old Dodge pulled into the driveway, or as the old Dodge pulled away from the railroad station with Dad inside and Mom driving and the kids in the back, dinner was ready, and then, it is imagined, a cheerful meal was had by all. Now